Hello. In this short video, I'll show you how to use the Crosstab data container in IBM Cognos Analytics. Crosstabs are perfect for summarizing and comparing data across multiple dimensions. For example, viewing earnings by employee in your UKG environment. So let's get started. I'm going to create a new report. So we will click on the Open menu, click on New, and select Report. We'll use the blank template, click on Create, and then we're going to select a data source for our report. So we'll go back to Packages, UltiPro BI Content, Core HR and Payroll, UltiPro Delivered Packages, and then I'm going to select the Payroll History package. Click on Open. That should populate the package in the environment for us. And then I'm going to go to the toolbox and select the Crosstab data container and drag it onto the canvas. Click OK. As you can see, the Crosstab has 3 drop zones: rows, columns, and measures. And basically what you're going to be showing here is information where the intersection is would be your measure or your summarized information. So let's add data to our Crosstab. So we'll go back to the package, expand payroll history. We'll go to current employee information. And for this example, I'm going to want to see earnings by full-time, part-time status, employee, and earnings code. So I will select full-time, part-time and drop that onto our rows area. And then I'm going to grab the employee name. We'll do last, first, and middle initial. And you can actually nest that in the measures area and drop it in there. So now we can look at our data with full-time, part-time status followed by employee name. For the columns, we're going to go to the payroll history. Okay. Or sorry, earnings pay history. And then we are going to grab the earnings and drop that into the columns. And that gets populated in the columns area. And then for a measure, we need some kind of numeric value that we want to summarize. So we will grab the current amount and drop that into the measures area. Okay. Each of the individual drop zones or dimensions that are nested inside of our Crosstab can be sorted individually. So I can grab the full part-time, click on that, and then select the sort and sort that in ascending order. Select the employee name, click on sort and sort that in ascending order. Click on earnings, click on sort and sort that in ascending order. Okay. So now we want to take a look at what our report looks like. We can switch from page design mode to page preview mode, or we can run the report and interact with it that way. So let me switch to page preview and show you what the report looks like. And here's what our data looks like. So we have our status here, full-time, part-time. If I page down, after the full-time employees are listed, the part-time employees will be listed. And then across the top, I have the various earnings codes in my Crosstab. Okay. We can use the properties pane on the right to change the number formatting, for example. So let's say we want to get rid of the decimal places. We can select the measures for the Crosstab. So we'll select the Crosstab fact cells, which are the measures, and we can click on data format and change that to currency, and then number of decimal places to 0. And once I click OK, you'll notice here the pennies will disappear from the Crosstab. Okay. And you can also change the font. You can change the formatting any which way that you like. So for example, if I wanted to make the status bold, I can change that as well. You can change background colors, foreground colors, whatever is needed to format your report, just like any other report. Okay. We can also add filters to our report, as you typically do in any other report. So let's say we wanted to focus our data on just part-time employees. We can come in here, click on part-time, and just say include part-time. And now our crosstab is summarized or filtered, by part-time status. And here's a list of all of my employees that are part-time. You can also add subtotals to a crosstab. So if I wanted to get the subtotal for all of the earnings codes, I can just click on the column here for earning codes and select the summarize button and select total. And that'll give me a total across all the lines. And I can do the same for the status, part-time and full-time. And if I wanted to, I can also do a grand total for the complete report. And that'll give you a grand total there across the whole crosstab. Another option you have here is you can suppress some cells that might be empty. So in this example, we have Tina's row here that has all zeros and or null values, and we can suppress those. You typically do that by selecting the crosstab and then clicking on the option to suppress. And Cognos here gives you the option to suppress rows and columns, or suppress rows only or columns only. And you also can set some suppression options here for zero values, divide by zero, missing values, or overflow values. Okay, so I'm just going to select the suppress and do suppression for rows only. And now you'll see Tina's row disappears, and I only see rows where there is data in any of the cells within the crosstab. And that's it. So we created a crosstab in Cognos Analytics. It's a powerful way to analyze and compare data by multiple dimensions. I encourage you to try experimenting with different fields, different filters, and create your own insightful summaries. Thank you for watching.